Hello, lovelies. I'm C, and welcome back to another episode of Naruto Shippuden. Sakura currently has 3 minutes to fight a puppet master. Yeah, let's hope for the best and get straight into the episode. You gotta move, Sakura. Shit. Ugh. Damn, the water is like a sword. It's like slicing through everything. Oh. I mean, obviously, as long as it takes for you to go through all your supply. Shit. Oh god. The hell? Oh no. Oh, that is not good. Oh no, Sakura girl, you're done. Oh. Man, Sakura has been so impressive in these few episodes, man. Oh. Oh. What the hell was that? Oh no. Yeah, it's not over. Yeah, she can hear it. He's putting himself back together again. Humpty Dumpty. Holy shit. Nobody thought he could be put back together, and look what happens. Yep, that's gonna be in my nightmares later. Oh shit, Granny? What's she about to do? Why didn't she use this earlier? Like, it seemed hopeless many times before. Yeah, that's not 100. That's the 10. His eyes are so terrifying, man. Like, so this is worrying. The fact that she has 10 means he's gotta have the 100. Yep, I expected that. He's definitely a humble bragger. Like, oh, you got one area, I got a nation. Like, come on, man, come on. What? Yo, that's your grandma, bro. How you talk like that? She's like, I got this one. Wait, what? I mean, she's definitely grown. Granny's like, oh shit. Why did that little tick thing have to make me so unnerved? I mean, now it has to be a... I mean, technically Sakura's not a puppet, but it's like 12 against 100, right? Or 11, since I guess Granny's not actually fighting. Whoa. She's still able to move, alright! Damn! I mean, you know what they say, right? Having 100 pennies is not as good as having $1. And I mean that like in terms of bill format. She has got to be exhausted. She's been poisoned, non-stop fighting. Yeah, girl, don't forget you're being attacked constantly. Oh my god. Oh. She kind of traps them. And how impressive is it to be able to control so many? Yeah, because it started looking like he's losing numbers quick. Damn. Sometimes the numbers really do hurt you. The beat got a remix. Okay. That was close. Oh shit. But I guess it's a puppet. Oh my god. That's a pretty good puppet. He's starting to feel it. Wow. Oh shit. Oh no. Obviously not for him, but for everything else. It ain't over yet. Y'all, everyone premature like Nah, he had another scroll. Shit. Oh. It was just the puppet. Oh. Yo, it's your grandma, dude. Why are you gonna kill your grandma? And he was gunning for her. No. Like, I don't understand how. I know she doesn't die, but how does she survive this? And I hate how cool he looked in that shot. It literally looked like some kind of GQ modeling job he had. Why was he gunning for his grandma so much? That's my. Oh shit, he is vicious. I guess that thing just moves from puppet to puppet. So he created another puppet that he could just transfer into. Yo, I'm worried about her too. Like, just because she doesn't die doesn't mean like this won't have like some serious consequences for her. She healing herself while he's doing it? Wow. I like how impressed he is with her. Love it. She's like, yeah, I'm fine. I just have a sword sticking out of my body. I'm good though. Who are you lying to, hon? Oh, that's just awesome. I feel like Granny's gonna give her the antidote. Yeah, I know, because you're not a very great person. You could never understand. Especially since you were trying to kill your grandmother. Literally the only person who was trying to care for you your whole life. That's there's a darkness in him. There's a darkness in him. Yep. She's been proving that to you this entire time. You think after she had to just watch, you know, Granny give her life for hers, she's not gonna try and fight you? Oh, mom and dad, right? Yep. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, I had a crazy thought. I feel like almost his desire to become a puppet, it's almost like it brought him closer to his puppet parents. Oh shit. Uh, oh. Oh. And that's where the sword is. Or swords. Yeah, she's been paying attention. He saw it coming and got rid of it. Damn, she read you good. Yeah, she got a sword in her chest. Or stomach. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so side, stomach, I don't know where exactly that is. Honey, you gotta worry about you right now. You've been poisoned. This is very sweet though, because she came from a mindset where she's like, I don't really want to work with other villages. And now after working with Sakura and how much they were working together, she realizes, yes, the wars and everything that we've been through, we were on different sides, but like, it doesn't mean that you can't work together or that you know, can't find some common ground. He's just saying it so matter-of-factly, too. Wow. He's really, yeah, really dark. Oh, I thought maybe that's what she was doing. Damn. That's so sweet. That just those few days, like I think they had like 2 days together, and that's the beauty of spending time with people. You learn so much, and you see so much of just both of you guys being human. Created for you. Wow. And that's the saddest part. He gave up on everything. He had, like, your grandma loved you so much. And all she wanted was to make you happy. Impossible dream. It's like one thing just leads you down a path, and then once you're on it, it just takes you deeper and deeper into darkness sometimes. Any day, you never know. And it's like there's so many ripple effects in this one situation, because obviously he didn't start off who he became. That was a very dark road he traveled on, and it started the day he lost his parents, when his whole life changed. That light in his eyes right now, just gone. Oh, she pushed it. She couldn't tell him. And I don't blame her. How do you tell that to a child? And in a sad way, his end was him surrounded by his mom and dad. So it's like, yes, it's not exactly what he wanted, but he created his parents as puppets, and then he made himself into a puppet. So in a sense, he and his parents are now closer than they ever were before, in terms of this moment that we're seeing here, where he didn't necessarily belong, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Why do you hate her so much? Like, what? I want to know what she did to him. Because this man has so much hatred in his heart for his grandma. Yeah, but it feels good for her to not to knock you. Like, I'd slap you too. Sometimes it's worth it. What would you know about women? What would you know about women? Because he's broken. Oh. Okay, so we're getting some more information. Some clarity. Okay, there we go. There's no actual death. No one leaves. It's weird because, like, as crazy, yeah, as crazy as everything he's saying really is, I understand what he's trying to say. I think. Uh-oh. What? Oh, he remembered. Oh. Again, in a weird ass way, he could not have died in a better situation, surrounded by his parents in a similar way, because back then he couldn't, like, they were puppets, he's alive and a human. At least in this situation, it's all three of them are puppets. But that's gotta be so heartbreaking to watch. That has to be heartbreaking. But at least now, like, he can be with his parents. Damn, that was a sad one. Sasori, he had like a lot of like deep-seated issues. Oh. Oh. What's his new? Why is it? Again, shout out to Sakura. Very impressed with her once again, and I needed to say it because I was impressed. um, really thought for a second, like, why, like, the whole knife to the gut, like, I'm that was the fact that she was able to survive that. Thank you, Granny. I did not want to see her die. And I also was like, there's no way she dies. People have too much to say about her. She couldn't have died here. If she had died here, like, she would have, again, like I said, been one of the most beloved characters ever because she died at, like, peak. But I am happy she didn't die. Maybe a lot of you are not. I guess I'll find out why in the future. But, yeah, the whole story with Sasori and what happened with his parents, his deteriorated relationships with everyone around him, it really does feel like, he lost his parents. He felt so alone and disconnected. And no matter how much Granny was trying, he wanted them back. And he was a child who just really wanted his parents. And then when he created the puppets, he could simulate that, the look of his parents, but they were not really there. And I feel like almost the creation of puppets and even making himself a puppet was because puppets won't die, right? Puppets will survive. And it became almost like he didn't want to, I guess, encounter death and or even acknowledge it. And as a puppet, you don't have to deal with death. So, in a sick and twisted way, I do think it was almost like he was trying to grant eternal life to himself and a select a group of others, but it's like in his draw towards overcoming death, he forgot the beauty of life, which is the connections, the love, the togetherness. And it's very sad because you can see where he could have gone in a better direction if he'd been able to connect more with his grandmother. Um, but it's just sometimes you can't control how you feel and how you react to situations. But he definitely went down the darkest path you could in that situation. Um, and again, it all stems from war, right? And it's sometimes we look at wars and we think that one, like, this war, why did we do this, why did we do that? Some of them we think are justified based off of why, again, the war even started or what you're fighting for. But it's always sad because there's always casualties, and it's not always the ones specifically on the battlefield. It's the ones that are still here, right? And the people that are left behind have left other, like, it's almost like you get left behind when let me stop and, like, I'm gonna confuse myself. The people left behind after they've lost loved ones, right? You're still dealing with that loss. And with Sasori, it definitely feels like he could not deal with the loss of his parents. And again, you can understand it was such a young age and he seemed very close with them. But again, the path he chose, there's better ways to deal with pain, but I don't think in his mind he was doing anything very wrong. I think he thought he was granting people this great opportunity to to outlive everything. And it's just like, not everybody wants to be a puppet and not be able to live their life. And yeah, a lot of this was actually terrifying to me. I don't like dolls. So watching a bunch of reanimated puppets, like, remember I watched a movie with a ventriloquist dummy, and that shit gave me nightmares. I don't even watch that Goosebumps episode. But I still like it. I remember watching it once as a child. It's never left me. I think the doll's name was Tommy or something, and it was like the Hayden Christensen. I will never watch it again. But yeah, so it's like the idea of all of it. It was definitely serial killer, psychopath, but very sad to know that the route he took was only because of the loss he sustained and that fear of ever having to deal with death and loss again. But that's not an excuse. So, looks like he's out. One Akatsuki member down, and many, many more to go. But I guess we're following the advice of reaching out to a spy working with Orochimaru. So, I don't know where that's going to lead us, but at least it's something, I guess. But if you enjoyed this reaction, you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.